Hello friends, Arthur here, and this is showcase number 15. As always, hosted by Ronan, and we start with those days, those distance days, 2 years of Zeepkist in Zeepkist. And it was a pretty interesting map with, as I understand, several shortcuts, several invisible boosters, and couple tricky moments, but overall it was really nice and fun. Oh yeah, and by the way, Ronan made one more rule, or one new rule for submission, that you can do only that each after can submit 2 tracks per week, because without it could be like so many tracks, and even right now it was around like 22-23 tracks. So yeah, new rule, I think it's what we need. FYI, this is hard. FYI, you need a couple more checkpoints, because with pretty lucky moment you can completely skip the first part with a pipe and just shave like 20-25 seconds from time of this track. Dangerous Road by Ignotum. Well, I love to see new guys, new names on a showcase or in like creation parts, so it is really good. And as for the track, I would say, and people in the lobby on Ronan's stream, well, have the same thought, that the first part with the pipe could be slightly shorter, because like some elements are really unnecessary and you can just be without it. But other than that, it's pretty fine, cool track with really interesting finish, which was caught me on guard. So yeah, it was fun. Tubular Tomatoes by Ogil Games, and this is part where I'm not really great in outer tubes and all these lines, so my best result wasn't so great. I'm always like falling off. Around 3rd checkpoint, it's my best result, I believe. So, and honestly, it's my like lucky attempt, not a skill. So that's why we're watching how Maki did it. This Twist by Didi Nana, yet another food-related track. Ronan said he probably made some new rules. It's a joke, of course, but like to not made food-related tracks, because it, well, made you hungry. But as of track, it is nice. It has nice flow. Well, Didi Nana built like really cool, nice tracks, and this is an exception. I didn't find any really hard elements. It's all about like line and transition from wall ride to the track itself to save precious seconds. So yeah, nice, cozy, doable track. Not the right place v3, and from Ronan's stream, as I understood, this is like 3rd version, and 1st or 2nd had like risky finishes and other stuff. Probably it was used as couples day, I don't know, but as of track, it is a really cool, fun track if you do it right, correctly, which I did the first part of this track. It feels nice, it feels flowy, so you do everything fine. But if you do one small mistake, like not perfect landing, hitting the road, basically slightly losing speed, you completely ruin other part of the track for you because of this all hills, all speed checks. So I believe it's a really cool track for Cup of the Day, really precise one, and I really want to try to finish it in ideal line. And now we're on the best tracks that ever were built before. Harder. The first track that done especially for me by AO8. I believe last showcase or couple earlier, I was complaining on couple AO8 tracks that they're harder, some elements are really tough and I can't do them. So he built track for me. And honestly, I wouldn't say it's easy because of all this jump, all of this transition, all of this speed, but it's really doable. When AO8 showed me this track, share on a Discord, I was grinding it to beat after time, and honestly it was third or fourth attempt where I did it, so I would say it's not really hard track to beat after time, and I really love it. But yet again, this my run shows that I can screw even on a track that I already know, because I'm slower than my past solo result. So thanks AO8 for the track, love it, definitely best track for this week. Yo Dan, I heard you like Zeepkist, so I put a Zeepkist on your Zeepkist by AO8. Yet another track from AO8, and it is fun. So basically we'll drive on a Zeepkist card, and I believe it's just scale up model that's already present in the game. But as of track, I would say it's harder than previous one because of how lines build. There's a lot of blind corners, blind turns, blind jumps. For me, pretty stressful was the moment when you jump in at the bottom of the soul box and easily could hit it and probably could crush your soul box. And yet again, I didn't have enough time to finish it correctly because at the end it's unexpected ice, so you need to put your soul box on finish line before you hit the ice because there's no grip and you won't finish it. The old way, Gearwork Dragon. From first glance, I didn't thought that this is a really hard track. There's not a lot of hard elements, but after I tried it several times, I found that several lines are pretty tricky one, and sand and several elements which are shown slightly later in this track can cut you out of guard, and because it's 1 minute track, we have only 5 minutes. So as you see, I slightly failed, and basically I think if I had slightly more luck, I could jump back on the track because I failed almost near the finish. So probably if I have 1-2 more tries, I would finish it. So interesting, slightly hard track. ZMI Sugar Summit Quick Racer by Homeless. So ZMI is Zeepkist Map Imitators. As I understand, it's a new contest when there is one after. In this case, it's Quick Racer, and all other who take part in this contest should imitate, create tracks in Quick Racer style, and not only the track but also deco. And in this showcase, there's several tracks for ZMI contest, and luckily we have track from Quick Racer itself, so I put them all together, and you can check other similar in Quick Racer style, just that it could be easier to compare, are this track really close for Quick Racer style, in deco, in layout. And I wonder, what do you think the best track for it. It's just for me. I'm not taking part in any way for this contest, but I really love this idea. I'm like love all of them. I feel like they're all really close to Quick Racer. Some of them have differences like in decoration style or something like that, or have elements where like Quick Racer never use, like really long U-turns or something like that. And Butter, I believe he's created this contest. He will upload YouTube videos of 5 top most similar tracks and explain why. And I believe it's already done, so if I found it, I will put the link on his video in the description. But back to the tracks. Save the Cyber from Didi Nana, I really enjoyed. I don't know if there wasn't like label of after and like name of the track, probably I could think that this is a Quick Racer track. Oh yes, and Quick Racer, if you watch this video, could you please comment, do you agree that this is all these tracks really looks like your style track? And what do you think, what is the best your imitator? I think it's really fun idea of a contest, so yeah, I will definitely watch it. And now we're in Monoliths by Quick Racer, so you can compare this track. And surprisingly, this track for me was like not what I probably could expect from Quick Racer, because I not really remember when he used pipes. As of lines, as of decoration, as of like track building perspective, I would say yes, but pipes, it's something new and fun, but it's still really fun, cool tracks where the main goal is like find the perfect line. So it's more like you can easily finish this track, but it will be really hard to make it really fast in ideal. Hairpin Kill by Codewalt. Pretty short track, but yet again you need to find the very perfect line, very precise turning, especially turn near checkpoint 2. If you will be turning pretty hard, you will have smoke from the wheels, lose grips, and you won't gonna make it. So really cool track. Jungle Confusion 1 by Just Maki. So yet again, from Ronostream, as I understand, Jungle Confusion, it's another pretty hard one, like challenging track from Just Maki, which pretty long, around 2 minutes as I understand, but Just Maki split it on 3 parts, start, middle and third, the end, and share first and third. And as probably you noticed, I'm not doing like the first part. I didn't done it because even this part was quite challenging. I didn't have enough time to finish it, but third part was quite easier than first one, so I was needed around 3 minutes to find the line, how to finish it, and I never done it afterwards. Ronan said that second part is the harder of them all, so with this new Ronan rule to have only 2 tracks from one after per week, because even this week we have like around 24 tracks, like quite a lot. So Just Maki did pretty decent choice just to show what the tracks looks like and remove the really hard thingy for you to find it by yourself. Arid Chasm by Shadow. Well, I would say for a couple weeks or probably months, Kadenuk slightly changed his style of building tracks, and there's several new elements that he never tried to use it, and they are quite hard. Like jump from the pipe, you need to do it in a certain way to not hit the part of the road. Then the slightly blind jump next. For the next jump, you need to go left, because if you take right parts, you can hit the pole and you will crash, which I did on previous attempt. So it's become harder. I wouldn't say it's not doable, because, well, I did it and it's still fun, it's still cool, and it's still great when people try to do something new and finds a new way how to build tracks. Island open world by At the Mediocre. So when you build like track without checkpoint and there's only start finish, people will definitely find the cuts, the shortcuts, and will definitely make your track in not your intended way. But yet again, it's open world track, so you can drive how you want, what you want, and at the upper left corner you can see the full map of this track. So it's cool idea, it's fun, and you can do it whatever way you like. Drift Mania by Fontidef. Last time I was saying that there was a long time for me to play drift tracks, and there was like 2 last week. So this week we have 1 more, and it's nice, it's fun, because it's not full like drifty track. It's just 2 parts, like the first one, like when you go from the hill, and then second part where you go uphill. It's also with all these top wheels and a lot of omni boosters. It's fun. The only way a lot of people were complaining about cats, how they work. This is RNG object, and it takes so much FPS from your GPU if someone writes that he have like 4 FPS during this tunnel with cats. So yeah, it was really better if there wasn't cats on the track, but well, it is what it is. It's after creation, so we will live with a lot of cats. From the Mountain to the Park by Dribonda, and as I said, love to see new people, new afters who create tracks. It's nice. And as of track, first part was nice, maybe couple elements, couple like connections of the elements were really clunky, and this U-turn for the first time, it was very unexpected, so probably more science to say like, okay, slow down, U-turn, be aware, it could help. And same for the last part of this track where you going on the highway. I probably wanted to see more signs that show you that you need to go left, and because I try to finish this track, I miss opportunity to follow someone till the end. So I took a small footage from Ronan's stream, hope he doesn't mind, but it shows the last part, which I didn't make it. Halfpipe Fun by Dribonda, second track from this after, and from the first glance I thought that it's pretty easy track, and like with cool ideas that you can take all these elements in different order how you like, but I was wrong. It's literally you need to do in perfect line, perfect parts, and in, I would say, almost specific order to have them all, because each time when you go up and down you lose speed, so you need to pre-plan all these lines. But it was really fun track. I was so obsessed to try to finish it that I just didn't have enough time to take direct video from any other players, so Sorry, yet another time I steal some footages from Ronan's stream. Tiger Zip World by Tiger plays on PC, and I believe this also like in New Guy, New After, and he have like really, let's say, interesting idea of the track. They're not looking like other tracks, and probably 5 minutes not really enough to do it. And for example, and also I think this player, and again, it could be just my personal opinion, he's new in Zeepkist because the last part of the track where you have really big downhill with all these not straight surfaces where you like have a lot of bounces. So it's because Zeepkist is on Unity, it always could have this really weird Unity bounce. So a lot of time I was like, for my 2 other Lucky's attempts, because of Unity bounce, I wasn't able to finish it, and my last lucky attempt was almost perfect, but I didn't have enough time to sky slowing a race me not. And for me it was a really hard track and pretty RNG track, so for some reason all these slowster, each time when you pass them, they act differently. Sometimes they slows you down around like 28, 29 kilometers, or in other attempts it could be like 13, 12, like I had several attempts. So, but in Zeepkist you always need to be faster than 20 kilometers an hour, other way you will die. And also you won't have enough speed to have speed to go on this flash hill and hit another checkpoint. So pretty hard and probably slightly RNG track. Ronan said a good thing about this track. You're more focusing on building difficult track, not good track. So probably if slightly change the approach, it could be really interesting and fun maps. Okay guys, thanks for watching showcase number 15. If you want to see like full stream, you can watch it in Ronan. If you want to play these tracks, have their names. I won't forget, I will put their list of all these tracks. Thanks for watching, see you next time, bye!